Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff. So I'm going to try to be nice in this video, but the topic is actually a little weird for what it's worth. One of the main reasons why it actually took me a couple of years to even get into the cryptocurrency space was because there was a lot of backlash against Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at large. That is to say, back then, one of the main ideas was that cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin were only used for money laundering. They were used by people who were doing illegal things online. They were used by people who had no idea about economics or money or sense and didn't understand what it could potentially mean to live in a deflationary, yeah, that sounds right, deflationary world, because Bitcoin is deflationary. So I kind of taught myself to no longer listen to these people. This is why a lot of times you'll see on this channel or the other channel, The Modern Investor, I have a lot of videos where I constantly mention, oh boy, here's another rich person like telling us that they love crypto again, because it happens not infrequently. It happens kind of literally all the time, where we have a billionaire who told us years ago that cryptocurrencies are terrible, and then they end up mentioning at some point in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, how amazing Bitcoin is, how lovely Bitcoin is, how sophisticated Bitcoin is. Who was that billionaire a couple of weeks ago who told everyone that they should have, 10 to 20% of their portfolio exclusively in Bitcoin, which tells me that since they were lying all those years ago, since around 2014, 2015, that they've just been filling their bags with as much Bitcoin as possible. Now they have enough, and now they're basically telling everyone else to go out there and buy some so you can raise the price. On the near opposite end of that spectrum, as far as me not paying attention to people who should not be paid attention to, once again, going to try and make this as nice as humanly possible. Warren Buffett has been in the financial news sphere since around 1772. He's just constantly always there, regardless of what the situation might be, as is his left-hand man, right-hand man. The guy's name is Charlie Munger. For some reason, no matter what these people say, people assume that it's gold, that it's absolutely wonderful. Whatever, their word has to be law, simply because they've been doing finance since around the time of Moses and all that other stuff. Recently, there was a something called Zoomtopia conference. Sure, why not? Where Charlie Munger specifically was being asked about this new digital revolution that we're currently seeing around the world. First, he was asked about AI and what he thought about it. That is to say, he and Warren Buffett are known for, if there's something to be made money in, they go out and make the money. What a lot of people typically don't know is that Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, now this is trying to be nice, they've been doing finance since before the internet, since before every home in America even had a color television. By the time the internet actually came out, we were having the same exact discussions with Munger and Warren Buffett. For those of you who've seen it, you maybe have perused YouTube to have found these videos before. They chose not to invest in the internet or a lot of the internet companies because they didn't really see the value in it. Warren Buffett is known for saying that he chooses what he knows and he likes what he chooses. So he chooses historically Coca-Cola or Pepsi, whichever, whatever, and things that he ate when he was a kid. And he goes, I use diapers, so I'm going to invest in companies that make diapers. This is actually what he says and what he believes in. And people were asking him around 5-10 years ago how he felt about not investing in Apple and Amazon and Google. And he was like, at the time I didn't understand it, but 25 years later, now I kind of get it. And it's okay, cool. So, there are a lot of people who did not get into these companies when Apple stock was 4 cents because you told them it was hogwash. It was absolutely nonsensical. Why would you be getting into this new thing? There were a lot of people, I read a lot of older articles. There were a lot of articles with companies and people arguing about the internet, saying that we did not need it because we already had mail. I could mail you a letter. Why would I need to write you something on a screen? That sounds ridiculous. Why would I need to go onto a website to go shopping? There's a store right down the street. It sounds nonsensical now, but there were people actually fighting against this. We have a telephone. I can talk to you instantaneously Why would I need, you can find them. These articles are real and they're actually out there. It's very, very ancient, if you will. When asked about AI, Charlie Munger said he doesn't really see the big deal about it. It's actually a little overrated. He said we've had software like this for a long time. Why is everyone now talking about AI? Is it going to revolutionize something? I have a lot of friends who work in finance. I have a lot of friends who are actually artists as well. Like they are big artists. And actually they see that AI over the course of the last 13 months is actually destroying a huge portion of their business. It's also taking over YouTube. It's taking over everything. We've gotten to the point where those like 1980s, 1990s sci-fi movies are like kind of coming true, like a little bit like it. And by the time we get to like the 2010, 2015 dystopian AI movies, we will be like, oh, okay, AI has clearly taken over everything. I think we all kind of know where it's going, or well, you know. Anyway, the point is the mega point to be made in all of this is that he says he does not see the big deal about AI. And I noticed quite quickly why. It's because he does not understand it. He sees no need in understanding it. And it is also because, now here's the real number, he is 99 years old. I personally, myself, have lived in a world where I have other family members who are older than I am. And I have struggled, I know I'm not the only one, I've struggled with teaching them how to right-click, how to drag along a line, right-click, copy, and then go somewhere else and click paste. It is usually a bit of a journey. So I can assume that this man who is 99 years old has no desire to figure out how AI works, the applications for it, and what it will be doing over the course of the future. Part two of this is, of course, the age-old question. People were asking him, what do you think about Bitcoin? Now, here's the really important part, because it's because of people like Warren Buffett and Munger and Jamie Dimon and all these other billionaires years ago who were telling everyone else not to get into the cryptocurrency space. In my financial infancy, I was like, these people must be right. They've made billions of dollars. They know exactly what's going on in the world. If you've never seen it, since Bitcoin's inception, Bitcoin, I believe, is up by like 3 million% or something along those lines. Regardless of how well that Bitcoin has done, the expectations of how well that Bitcoin might do in the future, that is to say, we're talking about people are expecting a $150,000 to a $250,000 Bitcoin over the course of the next bull run. Plus, we're also seeing people talking about $1 million Bitcoin by 2032 because of the next 3 halvings, yada, yada, yada. You know the idea behind it. Charlie Munger sat on stage and he said, and I quote, "Don't talk to me about Bitcoin. It was the stupidest investment I've ever seen that he's never made, that he never put any money inside of. That if he did put money inside of it at its inception, he would probably be worth around an extra $500 billion, as he would have been able to actually nearly buy all the Bitcoin that was actually out there." I make this video not to, once again, I'm trying to be nice. It's more of a understand that everyone doesn't know everything. Does that make sense? Not everyone knows everything. And a lot of times I've seen a lot of people tell me years ago that they refused to get into the cryptocurrency space because they heard on TV that gold was better. They heard on TV that this millionaire said it was, it was a farce. It was a so-and-so, it was a blah, blah, blah. And now I see these same people asking me, how do you make a Coinbase account? How do I buy, some Bitcoin and things like that? It's not, and I'm going to be nice, it's not that Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett don't matter. It's that they don't matter to the cryptocurrency space, as they have consecutively been incorrect about the market and its movements and how much money that people have made for over a decade at this point. So I wanted to let you know in no uncertain terms, stop listening to them. Stop listening to these other people who continuously tell you not to. It's the same exact thing during 2020. When all these people were going on to CNBC and Fox Business and were like, this isn't the time to buy houses. We're expecting things to get worse. You've seen how housing prices have continued to rise, right? Usually, these people will tell you these things because they understand the value of the market and they want to buy everything for themselves. In the case of Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, they are nearly 900 years old together. I do not expect to take any cryptocurrency, financial advice, or otherwise from either one of them because I'm almost certain they have no idea what even SHA-256 is, so why would I take their advice? I do sincerely hope that you've all enjoyed. As always, the article will be in the description below for you to read the nonsense for yourself. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are having a great day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and or supporting, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.